In today's video, I'm going to be doing my round 2 SuperCoach team. Sorry for the late upload, I was kind of stuck with my trades, but before we get into my trades, I'll recap my round 1. It could have been a bit better, but it also could have been a lot worse. I had a few of my pods do pretty good. So 1,348 ended up being a top 12% score, and I'm ranked 18,899. So it's not too bad of a start. I honestly start a lot worse. Usually I'm in like the top 50% for the first couple of rounds, so I'll definitely take that. Just a one trade this week, and it is Jacob Laban out, Noah Martin in. I'm going to try not to overreact to round 1 because it really is the most irrelevant round. So, and I still scored good with the team I had, so I feel like there's not really a need to make many changes. I just had to do a correction trade to a cheapie that I missed out on. So yeah, I do have a few guys that aren't playing, like Brandon Smith, but I already knew he wasn't going to play for the first couple of games. And Jermaine Hopgood is suspended, but he's only out for 1 week. And 50 points with a sin bin, which he probably shouldn't have even been sin binned. I'm pretty happy with that. He ended up having the most tackles on the field, despite being in the sin bin. And if you take out his sin bin, he probably would have scored around 60 to 65 points. So if he's doing that at his price, that is quite a decent amount of value. And he's got dual position. I really like him. I know I could go down to like a Helam Lukey, but I just feel like he's going to be scoring pretty much the same as a Lukey, if not better, if he, develops more of an offloading game, which I think he will throughout the year. So I'm happy to keep someone like Jermaine Hopgood. He's a proven gun of the past. And I don't know if Lukey will play 80 every week. You never know what Todd Payton's going to do. So yeah, this is my team now. I've gone with the captain on Herbie and the vice captain on Payne Haas tonight. Haas will have to do pretty well for me to loop him. I'm pretty locked in on going with Herbie Farnworth. So yeah, a few of my pods that did well. Jesse Ramian definitely kind of saved my week, him and Latrell Mitchell. I was really happy with Jesse Ramian. A lot of the ball was going out right like I expected it to because of no Ronaldo Militano. So Ramian got much more involved. He only had 3 tries last year and he already has 2 after 1 game. So yeah, very good. And I'd recommend holding Scott Drinkwater. Reports are out of the Cowboys camp is that he's moving pretty well. And I don't know if he'll be goal kicking or not yet. If there are reports about him not goal kicking, I might trade him. But yeah, I think this 21's just a write-off. The fact that he continued the rest of that game makes me confident that this rib cartilage injury isn't as big of a deal as people are making it seem. So I'm happy to hold Scott Drinkwater. I mean, I paid $800K for him, so it would be pretty silly to trade him out after 1 game. I got him for a reason, so let's give him 1 more week against the West Tigers. I think he's going to do pretty well. So this is the team. Not much to talk about this week, of course, because I'm only making 1 trade. Drop some comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week for my round 3 team. I'll upload it a little bit early. I was just a bit stuck. I was toying up between trading out Scott Drinkwater and Hopgood, but I think I'm just going to stick with the 1 trade. So I'll see you next week for round 3.